What's going on, top producers? Alexander Fazalani here, and today we're going to discuss how the Russia-Ukraine conflict could affect the real estate markets. But before we do that, I'm gonna need you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so we can continuously bring this content to you for free 99. And as always, this is brought to you by Design for Agents, an e-commerce geared to making sure you have what you need to succeed in your real estate business, whether it be branding, marketing, or rocking cool apparel. You can learn more about that in the description below. On February 24th at 5 a.m., Russia invaded Ukraine, causing shockwaves to be sent through the world markets. The stock market, cryptocurrency market, and precious metals were super volatile because of all the uncertainty. Everyone was glued to their phones and TVs just waiting for Biden to address what him and his allies were going to do to deal with Putin's advance into Ukraine. I saw many videos in regards to how this was going to affect the stock market and potentially your 401k, but not many people talking about how this potentially could affect your real estate market. So in this video, we're going to break it down. First and foremost, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion based on my Google searches and my 10 years of experience in the real estate industry. I highly recommend that you validate all this information for yourself before advising your clients. The first thing that I'm going to want to focus on is inflation. So in 2020, obviously we were all trapped inside and the government was printing stimmies like nobody's business. During that 12-month span, we actually printed about 40% of our circulating supply. Oh hell nah. Kind of makes me wonder how they thought inflation was just going to be controlled. But obviously the American citizens are feeling the squeeze when it comes to gas prices and supply chain issues. Just a couple days ago, I went and bought like 6 bags of groceries and it came out to about $200. Sometimes I make money, sometimes I feel broke. So the Fed actually came up with a plan to kind of help to deal with this inflation by upping interest rates about 4 times this year alone. Real estate interest rates jumped from 2.7 to about 4% in a matter of a couple of weeks. So how is this conflict going to affect inflation? In my opinion, it might make it worse. Obviously, during times of war and conflict, the interest rates usually get a little loosened because the Fed is trying to stimulate the economy. But since we already have our back up against the wall with inflation and trying to battle it, this might actually do more damage. So those expensive gas prices and that expensive bill that I got at Publix is probably going to stay around for a little while longer. Which leads me to issue number 2, which is supply chain. Obviously, America gets a lot of their oil from Russia. So now that we're beefing, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get the same prices that we were getting from before. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Fat Joe. What that means is oil is going to go up. So obviously, if you have an oil-powered house, that's gonna go up. Your gas is going to go up. The price of export and import is going to go up, which means the products are gonna go up. That's a lot of up in one statement. How is this gonna affect developers and investors like ourselves? That means the price of lumber, sheetrock, tools are gonna go Snoop Dogg, which I mean is high. So how is that potentially going to affect home prices? Obviously, new constructions are gonna go up in price, which means we might see upped prices in the real estate market. So what does this mean for home buyers and how are you going to advise them? The first thing that I would advise is that money is still relatively going to be cheap. Obviously, we're still possibly going to be dealing with inflation, so I highly recommend that someone not be up to their neck or over leveraged in debt. So if someone's price range is 600, 700,000, maybe they might want to buy in that 400 to 500 range, stay a little liquid and stay comfortable with their monthly payments because everything else is going to be so much more expensive. As real estate advisors, we have to make sure that our clients are not over leveraged so they're not eating ramen noodles every week for the next year. So there you have it, guys. That's my opinion on what's currently going to happen in the real estate market in the next couple of months. And if we go into a serious war like World War III type situation, it's going to be even worse. So what is your opinion, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, my name is Alexander Fazalani. I'm open to hearing what you guys have to say. And if you guys have any questions, you can always DM me or actually leave a comment below and I answer everybody. And again, this is brought to you by Design for Agents, an e-commerce geared to making sure you have what you need in order to succeed in your real estate business, whether it be marketing, branding, or just rocking some cool apparel. You can learn more about that in the description below. And I'll see you guys. Be safe. And, I hope this all resolves very, very soon.